Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
España y Argentina.
National anthem of Argentina rings out.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And that gets things running. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. He's on it, can he get away? Paredes. Alex Simeone. Laporte simply refused to be outdone there. Played into space. Chips it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Paredes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Distributed tidily. Ferran Torres. Fabian Ruiz. It's a pretty loose pass. Fernandez. Martinez. Alvarez. And Simeone. And it's Paredes. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Ferran Torres. Spain are looking to break at pace. And it's McAllister. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. Alvarez receives it in a good position here. Fabian Ruiz. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's onside. Fabian Ruiz.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Rodri. Nicely spread. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, no joy this time. Fernandez. Now it's Alvarez. McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. Stood up well to him there. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's picked it up out wide. Llorente receives it in a wide position. That's really well cleared. Llorente made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Pedri. Now it's Llorente. Ferran Torres. Simeone. Now it's Messi. And it's Molina. Tries a measured ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a really well-measured ball. Nice control. And here's Llorente. In by Llorente. And that has been cleared. Molina. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is just caressing the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Somewhat off target. Gavi. And it's Rodri. It's Pedri. Laporte. Played out to the left flank. Gavi. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Gavi. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Now it's Gavi. Cucurella finding himself in space. So a temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now here's the delivery. Pau Kubasi clears without hesitation. And here's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they've got a throw. And it's Paredes. Fernandez. And here's Messi. And it's Molina. Simeone in acres of space out wide. And he's quick to get rid. Over to the right flank. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And here's Gavi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Simeone. And here's Gavi. Oyarzabal. And he's in on goal. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's had a shot! And that's a good finish. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Minuto 60, el dorsal 21.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Cucurella. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
McAllister kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that is commitment to the cause.
El dorsal 7.
Spain choosing to make the first change. Yamal to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change. Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Simeone. And it's Fernandez. It's a sweeping cross. That's put paid to the danger. Fabian Ruiz tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Simeone nicked it back promptly. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Oh, sweet feet.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Simeone is fouled. Romero. Tagliafico. Paredes. Threads one in. It's a promising position. It's a goal kick. Rodri. Merino. Now Nico Williams. Argentina now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Rodri. Nico Williams. Fernandez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Paredes. Rodri. McAllister. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here.
Spain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Merino. Pedri. Spread out to the left. It's run loose here. Laporte. Cucurella. Pedri. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is that. Argentina are beaten and they are out. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch, very painful.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que guarden cola de forma ordenada si van a hacer uso de nuestros puestos de comida.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day of course engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. So that's got things underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. He has found the way through. Over to the right flank. Quick look, then plays it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And it's Gavi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Martinez claims it, safe hands. Now it's Pedri, played out to the left flank. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Martinez. Tagliafico. McAllister. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It's a goal kick. Ferran Torres. Pedri shifted it to the flank. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Cucurella. That's tidy. An instinctive delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a sharp little ball here. Argentina still without a single shot on target. And he was quick to react. Simeone. Paredes. And here's McAllister. Tagliafico.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away. That has been knocked clear. And it's Paredes. And here's Messi. Now this could be... Can he finish? Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Played back into the centre. Now Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. And he's quick to return it. Good pressure, determined, intense. Llorente. That's going across. Oh, greatly! Goal! Spain! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Oh, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rodri, spread to the right for Ferran Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fabian Ruiz. And it's Ruiz. Gavi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Pedri. For Ferran Torres. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
McAllister. Tagliafico.
Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Messi. Oh, good spread. Hoisted in. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Paredes. He's having a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Paredes is offering a right smile there.
Martinez, Paredes, distributed tidily. Molina has it out wide and in space. There will be a throw-in. Simeone's cross, only partially clear.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Argentina at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So off we go again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
It's just beyond his reach. And it's Gavi. Rodri. This is a promising build-up. Oh, delicate chip through. And he's certainly onside here. And that is well cleared. And the pass is intercepted. Ferran Torres. Nicely spread. Lisandro Martinez can get it clear. Llorente is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Tagliafico. McAllister gets into a good position. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Ferran Torres. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Now it's Messi. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Rodri. So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Pedri. Nicely shaped ball. Gavi in acres of space out wide. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Now it's Simeone. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Spain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
El dorsal 19.
Fabian Ruiz. Pass is just off target. McAllister. Now it's Messi. Argentina have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Way off the ball! Fernandez. Tagliafico. And it's Paredes.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Ruiz. Pedri. Spread it left. That's a good foray he's making. Now it's Messi. Simeone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spain making further changes here, and in quick succession. We've got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Yamal. Paredes. Simeone touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Chance! And that's a sharp finish. It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And here's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Argentina are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Cucurella. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal is onto this. In with the challenge.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Alvarez. And Simeone. Molina. There won't be another chance after this one. And that will be the final act. Argentina bow out. Defeat sealing their fate. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Argentina really looked like they were just second to everything, disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have gotten to some of the players, but even so, it was just disappointing on a lot of levels.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que este estadio dispone de un circuito cerrado de televisión para garantizar su seguridad.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I think it'll be fascinating, Peter, to see what this fella Gavi's been tasked with, because he's very good at progressing the ball, recycling the ball, distributing the ball, and you'd expect him to be in a box-to-box type role. But I also like his energy, his dynamism, his telling passing, and he adds so much more than that to the side.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. There's the whistle. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Ruiz. Ferran Torres. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Simeone. Now it's Messi. Nicely spread. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's been shipped out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Alvarez is onto it in a flash. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Tries to thread one through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cucurella. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Pedri. And it's made its way to him. Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. This looks promising. Oyarzabal is onto this. Argentina still without a single shot on target. He's beaten the last man. Simeone! Well, that is commitment to the cause. is short. Spain are looking to go forward now. Cucurella. Pedri. Lisandro Martinez wins the duel this time. Now it's Messi. Spread to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's a ball kick. Llorente. Ferran Torres. Martinez. Well, that is one way to stop him.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a really well-measured ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is ended up in no man's land. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. He'll try from distance. It's what has happened here? And the shot. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Kubasi is there to clear. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The ball has bounced loose now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres going like a man possessed at the moment.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, good! Oh, it rattles the bar! Tagliafico. Half-time getting close now. Paredes. To McAllister. Tagliafico. And it's Paredes. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Simeone. Ferran Torres. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So between them, no goals at all so far.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. gets us going once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Llorente. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, good spread. It's a pretty loose pass. Paredes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tagliafico. He's shifting through the gears here. Llorente defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Gavi. Oyarzabal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Space for him to turn and look. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Tagliafico. Paredes. That has been slung wide. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Ferran Torres. That's an imaginative pass. Lisandro Martinez does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Messi. Nicely spread. Fernandez. And this is Messi. Simeone. And he can thump it away. Laporte clears it away. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Cucurella. Rodri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Pedri. Simeone. Molina. Looking for options for movement. Messi has it in a wide position. Messi. It's out for a goal kick. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Kubasi. And Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Llorente receives it in a wide position. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spain have opted to make another change here. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to...
Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chance to deliver. That's a decent clearance. So not long left in this now. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Now it's McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. Well, there's a probing ball. Paredes. Now it's Simeone. Messi. So no flag here. Very nicely done. Good spot that.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rodri.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Driving on and making good progress. Tries to play it through. Pings it. Surely now! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tagliafico. And it's Paredes. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Pedri. Spread it left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's on it. Shoots!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Habrá 2
Into
minutos de
stoppage
descuento.
time, and it is still 0-0. Now it's Simeone. And it's Ruiz. Now it's Yamal. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 8. Será
The test is for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Paredes. Tagliafico. To McAllister. And no, he's seen through all of that. Spread to the right. Yamal in acres of space out wide. And he's straight offside. Spain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 5. El dorsal 16. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 12. El dorsal 18.
Merino. And here's Nico Williams. He's under a lot of pressure there. And here's Pedri. He's free, he has got space. Opts to play it back.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Fernandez. Alvarez receives it in a good position here. Laporte. Cucurella. He's in a great position here, and he's quick to return it. Now it's Yamal.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Se juegan nuestros espectadores.
And we're halfway through extra time.